everyone, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Welcome back to SEEMA'S Academy. In this video, we are going to look at the 1 mark questions. Second PUC accountancy exam ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಬಹುದಾದ 1 marks questions ಅನ್ನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. So totally there are 50 questions. Okay, 50 questions ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದ questions ಗಳನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. So all these questions are from your previous year's model question paper. So ಹಳೆಯ model question paper ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. So let's see the first question. So this is from your first chapter. Government grant for maintenance is treated as dash received. So it is treated as revenue received. Second question. The business of a partnership concern may be carried on by dash. Multiple choice question. Your answer here will be all of the partners or any one of them acting for all. Third one, give the formula of calculating gain ratio. Gain ratio formula is equal to new share minus old share. Okay, so ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. State the meaning of over subscription. So over subscription ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ when the company receives application for more number of shares than the number of shares offered to the public for subscription, it is called over subscription. For example, 2000 shares company offer ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಂತ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ 3000 ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಓವರ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಸೊ 1000 is the excess application received. So that is called as over subscription. Next one, accumulated profit is transferred to all partners' capital accounts including new partner. State whether it is true or false. So this is a false statement. Next one, discount on issue of debentures is dash asset. So idanna ನಾವು fictitious asset ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. Always remember, discount on issue of debenture is a fictitious asset. Next question, question number 7. Current assets does not include dash. So current asset ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. So short term investment, inventories, cash and cash equivalents all are current assets, but building is not a current asset, it is a fixed asset. So current asset does not include buildings. State any one use of financial analysis. So financial analysis, it helps the top management in measuring the success of the company's operations. So company operations ಗಳು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್. ದೆನ್ EPS stands for dash. So EPS stands for dash ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. EPS stands for earning per share. Next one, give an example for investing activities. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪೇಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೈಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪೇಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಷಿನರಿ ಅಂತಾನು ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. Receipt and payment account is a summary of all capital receipts and payments, whether it is true or false ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So it is a false statement. It is not the summary of all capital receipt, but it is the summary of all the revenue receipts. So it is a false statement here. Then a partnership has no separate dash entity. So a partnership does not have a separate legal entity. Answer is legal. Next one, if new partner brings cash for his share of goodwill, goodwill is transferred to old partner's capital account in which ratio ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So it will be transferred in the sacrificing ratio. Next one, state the meaning of under subscription. So under subscription is a situation where the number of shares applied for by the public is less than the number of shares offered to the public for subscription. So maybe the company is offering 2000 shares to the public. The applications received by the public is only 1000. So in this case, we say that there is under subscription of the shares. Question number 15. Debentures cannot be redeemed out of. Debentures ಅನ್ನು ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ redeem ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. We cannot redeem debentures out of discount. So discount is the answer here. Then share capital appears under the head dash. So share capital ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ ಯಾವ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೇವೆ? We write it under shareholders funds. Then state any one importance of financial analysis ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So you can write helps management in measuring the success of company's operations. Next, 18th one, give one example for current liability. So current liability example ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. You can write trade creditors or you can write bills payables also. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ current asset ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. Then expand ICAI. ICAI ನ ಫುಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The full form is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ನಾನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಕೇಳುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ಗಳ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇದೆ. ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇದೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವೆಂಟ್ ಸೀನ್ ಇಟ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ವಾಚ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಓಕೆ. ದೆನ್ Name any one final account of not-for-profit organization. So final account you can write income and expenditure account. Balance sheet is also one of the final accounts. ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದನ್ನು ಬರಿಬಹುದು. Next question. A partner is entitled to claim interest at the rate of 10% per annum on the amount contributed by him in the firm. State true or false. So this is a false statement. Then state any one right acquired by a newly admitted partner. ಸೊ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ರೈಟ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಎಂಟೈಟಲ್ ಟು ಶೇರ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫರ್ಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಶೇರ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಫರ್ಮ್. Next one, new ratio minus old ratio is equal to dash ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. We know that new ratio minus old ratio, that is new share minus old share, is equal to what? It is equal to gain ratio. Moving on to the next question. Equity shareholders are dash. Are they creditors, owners, customers, or none of the above? So equity shareholders yaru? They are the owners of the company. So answer here is owners. Expand DRR ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So DRR full form is debenture redemption reserve. 26th one, comparative analysis is also known as dash analysis. So it is known as horizontal analysis. State any one objective of ratio analysis anta kelidare. So you can write here to provide a deeper analysis of profitability, liquidity, solvency and efficiency levels of business. Next question, which of the following is not a cash inflow from investing activities? Not a cash inflow from investing activities. So your answer will be cash received from sale of goods and rendering of services. Remaining all, cash received from disposal of fixed assets, cash from loans and advances, dividend received from investment in other enterprises, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ investing activities ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. But cash receipts from sale of goods and rendering of services is not an investing activity. It is an operating activity. Alva? Then, what is the motive of not-for-profit organization? What is the motive? ಮುಖ್ಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನು? NGO ಅಥವಾ not-for-profit organization ಗಳದ್ದು ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು. So, rendering of service is the main motive. Then, the agreement between the partners should be dash. So, it can be oral or written. So, answer is oral or written. Next question, general reserve is transferred to dash accounts at the time of admission of a new partner. So it will be transferred to old partner's capital account. When do you prepare executors account? Executors account anna yavaga prepare ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? We prepare at the time of the death of the partner. Then what is the minimum paid up capital of public company? Rupees 5 lakh. And for private company it is 1 lakh. Expand DRFI. So DRFI full form is debenture reserve fund investment. Which of the following is shown under the head fixed assets? Goodwill, patents, trademark. So ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ fixed assets under ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So all of the above come under fixed assets. Percentage of each asset to total asset is shown in dash balance sheet. So this is shown in common size balance sheet. We prepare common size balance sheet ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಾವು percentage calculation ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. So that is what asked here. Goodwill is an intangible asset. State true or false ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So the answer is true. Goodwill is an intangible asset. What is an intangible asset? Which cannot be seen or touched ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು intangible ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. So goodwill is an intangible asset. It is a true statement. Then dash ratios are primarily measures of return. So profitability ratios are primarily the measures of return. Answer is profitability. Next one, expand AS in accounting. So AS stands for accounting standard. Next question, when shares are forfeited? Shares ಅನ್ನ forfeit ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? Forfeit ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ shares ಅನ್ನ ಅಲ್ವಾ. So shares are forfeited when a shareholder fails to pay allotment money or call money or both. So allotment money ಅಥವಾ call money ಅಥವಾ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪೇ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ shareholderನ sharesಗಳನ್ನ forfeit ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Then what is meant by a debenture? See, a debenture is a acknowledgement. Acknowledgement ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗೆ. Okay, a statement or it is like a proof of debt issued by the company. ಕಂಪನಿ ಎಷ್ಟನ್ನ ಲೋನ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ನಿಂದ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಕ್ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಅದು. Next one, debit balance of statement of profit and loss shall be shown as dash figure under the head surplus. So it is shown as a negative figure under the head surplus. State any one technique of financial statement analysis. So you can write comparative statements, common size statements baribodu, ratio analysis baribodu, trend analysis baribodu, cash flow analysis kuda baribodu. So any of the one you can write. Next question, XYZ are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2:1. If Y retires, the new ratio of X and Z will be ಡ್ಯಾಶ್. ಸೊ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಏನಿತ್ತು 3:2:1 ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ ವೈ ರಿಟೈರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೊ 2 ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಔಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು 3:1. ಸೊ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 3:1. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. Next, common size statement are also known as dash. So common size statement are also known as vertical analysis. Next one, mention any one type of ratio. So you can write quick ratio ಅಥವಾ liquidity ratio, solvency ratio, profitability ratio, asset turnover ratio, debtor turnover ratio. So ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ರೇಷಿಯೋನ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. Next one, 48th question. Receipt and payment account is a summary of dash book. So we know that receipt and payment account is a summary of which book? Summary of cash book, right? 49th question. Premium on redemption of debenture account is dash account. So it is a liability account. Okay, premium on redemption of debenture account is a liability account. Last question for the video. If the partnership deed is silent about the profit sharing ratio, the profit and loss of the firm is to be shared equally. State true or false. ಸೊ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ತರ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ? ಎಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಿ more such videos on my channel, please do subscribe to my channel SEEMA'S Academy. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye. Namaste.